Americanique? Americanique? Are you happy to be in Paris? We sure were. In this episode, listen to us yap about our Paris trip. Hello, Cinti.
Hi, Chanel.
How are you doing?
You know,
Living life.
am I alive right now?
Hopefully.
God damn. It's been a week.
It's been
a weekend.
A week gone.
I literally flew back from a wedding, did Thanksgiving, and it feels like yesterday didn't even happen. You know what I mean? Like yesterday feels like an extension of Thursday.
Yeah.
So it's like I'm off kilter a little bit.
I agree.
I think I need like maybe 3 more days of sleep.
Non-stop sleep.
Non-stop
and
sleep.
we never get that.
No. We will never get that.
Never. Because if we get the opportunity, we're going to watch TV. So
that's what we did all of yesterday. We just watched TV.
We watched The Pit.
So good.
That's good. But I felt like we worked the shift.
We
by the
did.
End of that
we were
show.
working. I was trying to figure out everybody's names. It's the first day. You know, that's what's crazy. It's one day. So low key, you not remembering somebody's name by the end of the day is not crazy.
It's not crazy.
So it's like, I don't really be remembering their names.
That's true.
But yeah. How you doing?
I'm tired.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Okay.
And I feel like a good portion of our tiredness has come from the Europe trip we had.
Yes.
The what's it called? Jet lag?
Jet lag.
It took us out, y'all. It took us out.
I'm
still not fully recovered, and it's been weeks.
I don't think I am either.
I feel like I swang the other way. So now my sleep schedule is even more jacked up.
You really did. Yeah. But we talked about the planning, I guess the end of the last episode, because it's been a minute, is we took our flight. I talked about being upgraded to business, how it was the most beautiful thing. And if I hadn't talked about it, well, whoop-de-doo, you missed out. It was a beautiful thing. Now we're in Paris.
Oh my God.
Paris, France.
What were your expectations for Paris going into it?
I didn't really have many. I think I heard rumors that the Parisians didn't like Americans. Mm-hmm. It's like the whole thing where it's like with the last Olympics that happened in Paris, there was all this like racism that Black people were facing, and how like the people of Paris want like French to be one of the main national languages, so they're upset that people don't speak it and all that stuff. So I guess my perspective was like it was going to be what it was going to be. Like I'm with the group of people who speak English, so I didn't feel as though it was going to be difficult, but I felt as though it was like Paris wasn't going to be the best stop of the trip.
Yeah, I was concerned because I've heard 2 things. Mm-hmm. People say, oh my gosh, it's amazing. It's the best place in the world. Yeah. And then people saying it's dirty. The people are rude.
Okay, I didn't hear
all
dirty.
That stuff.
Actually, yeah, I forgot. I heard it was filthy there.
Filthy. You can't even walk without stepping in dog crap. And I'm like,
That's so funny.
Yeah. When we went there, it wasn't that.
Yeah, no, I think our experience in Paris was by far the most like eye-opening.
Yes.
Because I was like, I don't think I really had many expectations for it. I just didn't think it was going to be the best part of the trip.
Yeah.
And it ended up being the best part of the trip.
Yeah. I feel like I didn't have any expectations for any place. I was like, we're just going to go.
Yeah.
Jump in and see what happens.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much the same.
So,
yeah.
Let's start from the beginning. We happen in like LAX. Am I gonna fit in? I jump in there and I see the Eiffel Tower sign. And then you got what I was doing there, right?
No.
And then put it on the radio, and the Jay-Z song was on.
Are you supposed to be Miley Cyrus?
Are you happy to be in Paris? And the Jay-Z song was on. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, but party in the
Parisian, hey.
Okay. So we got off the plane. Chanel and I, this is the reason why Chanel and I should travel together, because we understand the program. We got off that plane and we booked it. We booked it to what is it called? Border control, I guess you can say. Yeah. So we were traveling with some of Chanel's family, her mom and her cousin. So there was 4 of us on this trip. And Chanel and I are on the same wavelength, same time. And her mom and her cousin are on the same wavelength, same time. So Chanel was like way ahead. I was walking with your cousin. I was walking with your mom, doing this whole thing. And then all of a sudden, like, your mom needed to get her passport out of the bag, which was in your cousin's bag. And so they stopped walking. And I looked behind us, because at the time we were all kind of in the front before your mom and cousin stopped. I saw the rest of the plane come out because, right, we flew in the front of the plane. Thank you again, Miss Lee, for the upgrade. I'm very grateful. So we were
Please do it again in the future, please.
So we were in the front of the plane. The first one's off. So like as soon as they stopped, I looked and Chanel was about to turn the corner, ready to get through security. And I was like, let me catch up to her because I don't want to be stuck in that line. Because essentially, I think the best time to be in the back of the plane is when you're going back to your own country.
Yeah.
Because you can be the last one off. But pretty much if you're flying internationally, majority of the people on the plane will need to go through your country's border control, which you will get through faster.
Yeah.
So if you're flying into another country, not your home country, try to be as close to the front of the plane as you can. Because if not, you're going to have to wait from behind everybody else to get through border control. So Chanel and I, we even though we were at the front, we still had to wait a little bit. Because they all didn't have like a lot of like stations opened. So we're just standing there.
There's probably like 10 people in front of us.
Yeah. Just standing there doing our thing.
And I'm like, where's my mom? Where's my cousin? Look back, there's 30, 40 people.
So many
Did not
people.
see them at all.
So many people. We couldn't find them. And I was looking at you were looking at me, and I was like, I guess we should just go wait for our bags at this point because we have 11 luggages to pick up.
Oh my God, all the luggage. All the luggage.
Yes.
So then we waited and waited. We
Yeah.
got our luggage. They showed up. They got their luggage. We were walking and just like, okay.
We were just trying to find the exit because we wanted to take an Uber.
Yeah.
But we were trying to figure out how to get to the Uber.
there.
Because that's one thing. It's not even just like Paris airport. Every single airport, it's always a mission to find where the rideshare is.
Yep.
Which I find so interesting because I believe rideshare is one of the main ways people transport themselves from the airport. But prior to taxis, like it's the same exact thing. So why am I going up a floor, down a floor, left, right, up, down, to the side, round and round.
Bring it down.
Just to get to a rideshare.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we were waiting.
Having a conversation of like how much currency to take out of the ATM.
And then we bought passes for the Le Metro.
Yes. One thing about me when I like to travel, I'm a big public transportation girly. I really love taking public transportation just because one, I like to, when I travel, convince myself that I'm like living. Technically you are, right? But like try to immerse myself as if like, if I were to live here, this is the life that I'd be living. How would this go? You know, just like visualize that one. And then two, the Ubers are just so expensive. When it's like, you're going from here to here, you could buy like we bought a 3-day pass where I think it was like 20 euros or something like that. And going here to here sometimes is like 6 euros. So you just made one little transportation and it's already like a fourth of what you'd be paying for with the pass.
Yeah.
So I was like, we should get passes.
Let's get it.
Yeah. So we got our passes. We were going to take out, we were going to take out money and I was like, I have an account, Charles Schwab, shout out, where if you take money out of that account, you get reimbursed for your fees and whatnot for taking out the money. But I haven't used that account. And so I had my mom transfer me some money because she wanted to take out money. And they were like, yeah, we're going to hold that for like 10 days. So
yeah, it's one of those things. I feel like that's like a mental note in the future.
Yeah.
And I've also been looking into stuff because I know we've been talking about our next couple of trips where I've seen a lot of recommendations for some of the countries that we talked about is like, do your conversion and money situation in your home country. Like do all your transferring and stuff before you leave so that it's all set and ready to go so that when you're in the country, you can just pull it out. And it's like, we had that issue where it's like, yeah, she sent it to me, but it's going to take a couple of days for me to get it. Yeah.
so that was fun. But then we got into the Uber Jabba.
Yes.
And our homie.
Yes.
I don't remember his name.
Me either.
But the homie.
He gave me the ox.
Yeah. The ox. And she was like, DJ Cindy.
Yeah. Because one of the things we didn't realize was that The Paris airport was like an hour and a half, 2 hours away from the city center. So we were there for a minute, and he was like, play some music, and I was like feeling the pressure. I was sweating because I was like, I don't know what to play. I was just like going through my slot because everyone has different tastes in music.
Definitely.
And I was real scared. I'm like, this is like my second time traveling with Chanel's mom. I'd like her little cousin. Chanel will clown me if I do a bad job, and you would clown me the rest of the trip.
I would.
You really would. Honestly, for the rest of my life.
I would.
Truly. So I was like, there's so much pressure.
There's so much pressure.
And then I think I did the darn thing.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
It was pretty good.
Literally the first thing that the Uber driver said when we got off, like when he dropped off, he's like, yeah. Whoever had the aux cord, you really did that thing. And I was like,
hey, I was having fun in that car. You played my song. Charlie XCX, everything is romantic. And I was bothering the hell out of my cousin and my mom.
Yeah. So Chanel's cousin's like, what, 16?
Yeah.
So it was like, for one, she's like half our age. And like, probably thinks we're super old, not cool, whatever.
Like, get into it.
Yeah.
Get into it. She's like
on the never-ending FaceTime with her friends.
Yeah. Oh, can we talk about that? Because we learned a lot in just that car ride.
A lot.
Homegirl, my cousin.
Yes.
She stays on FaceTime.
Yes.
With her friends. They'll be in school. They'll be in the shower. They'll be living their life, doing anything, and they are on FaceTime the entire time.
Yeah.
8-hour shifts of FaceTime. We used to do 8-hour shifts of phone time because you can do whatever the hell you want on a phone and nobody's in your business.
You can mute it and like have conversations with other people.
Yeah. No, full on camera
Yeah.
and audio.
Yeah.
We're like, hey, hi friend, we see you braiding your hair.
There was literally one friend that was on vacation with us.
Yeah.
That one friend who was braiding her hair. Like she was on vacation with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was eye-opening for me because there'd be times where, for one, I'm like, dang, that phone battery, whatever phone battery you got, like, I need that for one. And then two, there'd be times where
she had that little charger thing.
True. And then there'd be times where she's talking and I'd be responding because it'd just be the two of us. And she goes, oh no, it's my friend. And I'll always be like, oh, the girl with the braids, the one who's doing her hair.
Yep.
Anyway, so we learned
Children
that
these days.
we learned that. I think on the one that we landed, it was her mom. So that one made sense. Like this was her first time like flying in general, but like also first time out of the country. It makes sense that you talk to your mom when you land in Paris, show her that you're safe, That one made sense to me, but then it quickly switched to her friends. And I'm like, make it make sense. So anyway, we got to our hotel.
Hotel D'Orsay.
Hotel D'Orsay.
Shout out.
And the thing was, we were in what? You were telling me there was like different sectors, different avenues. What is that called?
Yeah. Arrondissement.
Yeah.
ARR abbreviation. So it's like little sections.
Right. And when we were looking for hotels, you were telling me we wanted to stay within 1 through 7, right?
Yes, because that's closest to like the
city center. Yeah. And we ended up, Hotel D'Orsay, I think, was in 4.
I'm pretty sure it was in 4.
And the reason why I wanted to mention that was because we'll talk about it later on when we talk more about Paris, but we find it more ideal to be in Sector 4 than I think 7, which is where the highlight of the tourism is.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got to Hotel D'Orsay. We were immediately, okay, let me first say this. I did have a perspective of Paris. I didn't think there was going to be a lot of black people. So it was wild to me that the first person we interacted with was the lady we bought tickets from.
Yep.
Black.
Black.
Our Uber driver, black. The person that welcomed us when we walked into Hotel D'Orsay, black.
And she was gorgeous. Supermodel.
She should be modeling.
She should be modeling.
She should not be in the hotel industry. She should be modeling.
Like, you're so beautiful.
She really is. Like your mom, she'd just be saying inside thoughts.
She'd be saying the inside thoughts out loud.
Because we were all thinking the same thing. And then did we get there? Were our rooms ready when we got there? Or did we have to wait a little bit? Like, did we give them?
I think they were ready, but we did sit down and have like
because we got there because every day at like 2:00 they had tea time.
Yep.
Where they have an espresso machine. You can get yourself coffee. They have iced teas and they have cakes. And so we were sitting down. I think they opened up a bottle of something for your mom to drink.
Champagne or something.
Champagne. We all had champagne. Your cousin had a little sip of it and then went, Patooey. Literally, she's like, I'm not old enough. And your mom was like, it's a vacation. Like, this is the one time.
Have a sip.
Have a sip. She goes,
I hate it.
And then that as well was indicative for the rest of the trip.
Oh my God. She couldn't eat nothing.
Nothing. So we put our stuff up, and then what do we do next? Now, like, my brain is getting foggy because we were there for 3 days.
We were there for 3 days.
Yeah.
So we got there around 2 or 3. Mm-hmm. We were vibing. We definitely went outside. We were looking for food.
What did we eat? See, in the future, if I can remember, I'm going to try to do voice journals. Of our trips.
Yeah.
Like, we'd need to do like a daily debrief.
Because I remember we were walking and we were looking for food, but we kept looking at different places and we were just walking.
The streets.
The lady gave us a suggestion. She's like, walk this way, you'll find something.
We didn't find anything.
We did not find anything.
The funny thing was,
oh my God.
Janelle had mentioned was that every single place we went to, there was people outside, but nobody was eating.
Smoking, drinking coffee, but
Nobody's
not eating. So we're like, where is the food?
Yeah.
This must be a cafe. That must be a cafe. This must be a cafe. So we were confused.
Yeah.
Later on, we learned the truth, but we'll get to that.
Yeah.
So
what did we end up eating for the first day?
I think were we tired and we just went to sleep, or did we actually eat somewhere?
I thought
Because I remember my mom came out later to try to meet us.
Yeah. Oh, so we didn't eat. Your mom and your cousin ate.
I think we went to sleep.
Yeah.
Because we were tired. Mm-hmm. So I think we went to sleep, and then the next day we were at them.
Hungry. We went to Cadets, right?
Yes, and we were out before the sun was out.
We were out before the sun was out because they opened at like what, 5?
5 a.m. I'm
yeah.
pretty sure.
So, and the thing is, we saw on TikTok that if you needed to get there, so this was one of the TikTok places.
Yes.
I think we had a good mix of like eating at places that were recommended on TikTok and eating at places.
Finding random places.
Yeah. So this was one of the TikTok places that you wanted to eat at, and this was one of our first French meals. We got there. We were the first to get there. We took public transportation, which made me happy.
Shout out to the bus.
Your mom was like, "Why are we?"
Oh my God! Oh my God! I can't believe I'm. She does do that. She's from Orange County, so she has that Valley girl ingrained in her.
Bad. She's gonna sue us so bad. Anyway. I'm just grateful that's your mom. Because the way we'd be sued, BGS would be no more. But yeah, so we took the bus. We were the first to get there, but like there was groups like
people
were
on
the same bus.
Yeah.
And it was so funny because we got into line and people were trying to like line in front of us until the owner was like, you need to be sitting behind. This. And I peeped that immediately. I was like, you guys, I think this is where the line is supposed to be. So I had my body like semi-positioned there just to be safe because I was like, you're not going to play with me.
You're not going to play with us.
We're not going to be in the back. The funniest thing about Correct was that's when you and your mom taught us about the fake slapping.
Yes. Because I took a class, as I often do.
Yes.
An acting class where you learn how to do stage combat.
Yep.
So if you want to fight, find me. We're not going to actually hurt each other.
Yeah, like fake fight. Make sure you
put
emphasis on fake.
It's gonna be fake.
Yeah.
But it's really fun. And so I was like, okay, I got to teach you guys how to do the slap.
Yep.
So I taught City how to do the slap. The people behind us in the line were cracking up,
I didn't
bro.
See them.
They were cracking
up.
That's
so funny.
They really enjoyed that.
Yeah, good for them.
But yeah, we put
us.
on a little show.
We did.
And so like for the slap, just a quick demo. Oh my God, why not? So the key thing is you want to have the sound of the sound of effort. So me hitting you, sound of effort, the slap, and then the sound of pain.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so you want to put all those together.
Yes.
And so one person would do like the sound of the slap. And then the other person just has to react. So if we were going to do it real quick, you ready? Ready?
Are you making the sound of the slap?
We're going to go this way.
Okay.
And I'll make the sound.
Okay.
Okay, ready? Say,
you a dumb hoe.
Oh my God. Ah! So imagine us full on
doing that
and when you really do it, that was just a quick little. When you really do it, it looks real.
It looks real.
It looks like I actually slapped her in the face.
Yeah.
So we were having way too much fun with that.
Way too much fun. And so then when we got in, we were the first to be seated. We sat inside, but like our backs were outside. The one thing that we wanted to order was the hot chocolate because it came with like a mountain of whipped cream, right? I remember I got myself avocado toast. Your mom got herself some eggs, some ham and cheese eggs, because I wanted both. But I was like, your mom also wanted both. So I was like, let's just split. So I got the toast. She got the eggs. I think your cousin just got the hot chocolate because she was on her little...
Yeah, she's like, I don't want any of this. Do you want a croissant? No. Do you want this? No. Do you want eggs? No. Do you want this? No. Do you want that? No. Girl, what you want?
Nothing.
I'm just gonna drink hot chocolate.
Yeah. And then what'd you end up getting? You got eggs as well? Was that where you got the truffle?
Yeah, I think I got
truffle
the truffle eggs. Yeah.
So we ate that. I enjoyed my food.
The toast?
Oh my God! Okay, sorry. I get really excited when it comes to food. We got brioche toast. Who ended up getting the toast? Was that also your
my mom? Yeah.
The brioche toast that came with like some butter and jam. And your mom was so kind. She let everyone have a bite.
Yep.
That bread,
Tasty.
that bread,
butter, and
it was
jam.
so good. Like literally, I was taken aback because I was like, I didn't think. I mean, we knew Parisian food was like the sweets were gonna be good, but I didn't think that bread and jam.
Bread.
Also, the other thing about Corette that I feel like we didn't get a chance to do was they had really huge pastries, like macarons the size of like giant.
And we found out
cookies.
that the big ones are the normal size,
Yeah.
and then the small ones are mini.
Yep.
What is up with that? Who's eating a macaron this big?
The Parisians.
Like, damn, that's a lot.
Parisians. So yeah, so I personally enjoyed my meal. Your mom did not like her eggs, but come to find out she doesn't
really like
eggs. So
I was like, why did you order that?
we should have switched.
Yeah.
I should have got, because I finished her eggs. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, my first meal in Paris was amazing.
Yeah. The hot chocolate.
Hot chocolate was good.
Extra.
We were complaining that we had to share the...
Yeah, we shared a little whipped cream. I was like, garçon.
Yeah, you asked for
Let me
more.
get some more.
Oh, the other thing too that was amazing was I was really scared to be in Paris because none of us really knew French.
Yeah.
But literally, as soon as we sat down, they said bonjour.
And we go, hi. And then they go, okay,
switch.
yeah, what would you like?
Switch.
And we did not need to speak French
At all. It was giving, honestly, it reminded me of Montreal a little bit. The exact same way that
Bilingual
they switched.
city.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least Paris. I'm assuming, like, if we went outside, like, we ended up actually going to Versailles, we probably would have faced some more challenges. Maybe. Because I always feel like when you have what?
No, continue.
When you have, like, a tourist site, I feel like you're going to find a lot more people who are English speaking within the tourist site than you do.
Exactly. And then also what clicked for me the second time we went to Paris was the fact that people from other countries speak English.
Yeah.
Because they don't know French.
Yeah.
So English is the default language.
Yeah. That's
so
fair.
Everybody just knows English.
Yeah. That's fair.
Thank you, imperialism, I guess.
I guess.
But
anyway, after we had breakfast, this is my favorite story of the entire trip, which is so funny as it happened to be the second thing that we did. We went to the Eiffel Tower.
We went to the Eiffel Tower.
Uh-huh. And mind you, it wasn't like Chanel mentioned, it wasn't as dirty. I mean, we weren't like right on the lawns. I would say we were like higher.
We were like from a distance.
Yeah.
But a bunch of people were viewing it from there.
Yes, exactly. People were getting their wedding photos taken, all that stuff. So I'm like walking.
And you see, before we even get there, my mom's like, you guys, a man just gave me my license and credit card. We're like, Mom, we've been here for not even a full day and you already dropped your license.
So Chanel's mom has her cards like in the back of her phone.
Yeah.
But like, I think one of her cards got like put into your cousin's backpack. So it's like, it was just like not loose. Weighted the same, loose. So her IDs just fell out. So we're walking ready to go take pictures. Chanel and I had a mission because we were trying to make some TikToks looking at some like wonders or of the world or whatever. And she goes like she's like walking to like this random man touched me on the shoulder. And she's like, I was disgusted until he gave me my ID. And I said, lady.
And
not just her ID, her credit card.
Yeah.
And I'm like, lady. What is
We've
going on?
We've been here for 2
seconds.
Girl.
Ooh. But anyway, so we're walking. Some random man started talking to me. I started talking back, whatever.
Oh my God. I'm just walking. I left her. I kept walking because I don't play.
But my favorite bit, little sister.
Yes. So I was like, okay, we need to get this from my perspective because this is me. I tell Cindy every single time we go to a place.
Yes.
Do not make eye contact.
Yes.
Do not talk to people.
Yes.
People are out here scamming. They're crazy.
Yes.
They're crazy, right? She half the time she listens to me. Half.
I feel like when it matters.
When it matters.
Yeah.
When it's like life or death.
When it's life or death, I will listen.
But if it's ha he he, she's going to be a clown and play.
Yes, but I would like to say something, and this will relate to the story. Ha ha he play. I don't get played.
You didn't get played.
I don't get played. So here's the thing. I just be living my life. I have not gotten played.
Period.
So
here's what it was. Me and Cindy walking right next to each other. Homeboy comes up, starts talking. I keep walking. I said, Cindy's no longer next to me. I hear her chatting in the back. I'm like, this hoe. I keep walking, and all I hear is, little sister, come here, little sister. I said, what? What you mean, little sister?
Mind you, Chanel and I are the same age, but she's a little bit older than me.
I'm 6 months older.
The only reason why she's little sister is because she's so much shorter than me.
That's rude. I'm big sister.
Honestly, that's typically how it is, though. It's like the younger siblings typically get the height.
Yeah, that is how it is.
Yeah.
But yeah, so love that.
Love that.
And so I turned around like, did this man really just say little sister?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, let me just turn around and engage because Cindy's lost in the sauce. So then all of a sudden it's a photo shoot.
It's a photo shoot. And I tell you what, the best photos we got in front of the Eiffel Tower with that man.
That man,
he knows how to take photos.
He knows how to take a photo.
Yeah.
He really be working. And so my mom, she comes up to me. I'm doing a whole photo shoot. Yeah, hold your hand like this, cross your leg, hold your arm.
That's where your mom messed up and she came up.
My mom came up. And so it was your turn to get all the shots. So he's taking pictures of you. And then my mom comes up, she's like, you're not supposed to talk to them. They're gonna charge you money. Da, da, da. And I'm looking like, girl, we're already talking to him. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you.
Yep.
I don't know what to tell you. So then she walks away, but homeboy peeped
that she was there.
And so he said, family, come here, come here. And we were like, here we go. They started taking photos. My mom and the cousin, the freaking heart photo is so funny.
I tell you what, the photos that he took were so good that you low-key cannot get mad. But this is my favorite part of the story, right?
Yes.
Because Chanel got photos taken first.
Yeah.
I got photos taken second. Then your mom and your cousin got photos taken like third, fourth, right?
And then we probably got like a couple photos together.
Yeah.
So the guy comes up and he's like, hey, so you don't have to pay me, but just give me whatever you think is right. Da, da, da. I have some of these charms. I can give you some of these. And da, da, da. My mom's like, well, we have to give him some money. Chanel. And I said, I have no cash.
Yep.
Well, I also take Apple Pay and da, 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 da. I don't have a card. I don't have anything.
Yep.
Nothing.
Nothing.
If I wanted, I couldn't even pay you if you had a gun to my head.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that, I was also ready to say the same thing. I don't carry money with me.
Yep. And so you and me, we said bye.
No, we didn't even say goodbye. That's the part that cracks me up. Your mom is trying to go through different ways, looking to get credit cards, asking your cousin to pull out a credit card. We just proceed to walk away because we had to film our TikTok.
Yep. Bye.
Bye. So we walk away. Your mom, your cousin, your poor cousin had to pull out like a $20
her
bill.
One $20 bill. Her only $20 bill.
Yeah, and she paid that man.
Give him the $20. She got five of those little Eiffel Tower charms. Tell me why we found those.
For $1 a piece.
For $1 a piece. I said, girl, you better get on the street and start selling those.
But yeah, what was so funny is your mom came up, and mind you, right? Everybody's talking about, it's Cindy this, Cindy that, Cindy's fault, da da da. I looked at your mom and said, I still got my $20.
And I said, that's fair.
like that's the thing that I like to say. I will admit, maybe I'm not the best person to be around because I get myself into situations, but I always get myself out.
Yeah.
And everybody else gets scathed.
Yeah.
But I'm fine.
Yeah.
Which is the reason why I end up doing some messed up nonsense because I always get out okay. Because you're telling me, oh, he's gonna take my money. I'm gonna look at him and be like, what money?
What money?
I don't got no money.
You ain't gonna mug me, so.
Like, I'm just chatting with you because you seem nice. I don't got money. Why you asking me for money? Why you think I got money? I probably spent my last cent to get here and I'm walking the streets with no money. You see these shoes? They're gonna get me to where I need to go.
And that's away from you.
And yeah. So that's why I looked at her. I was like, you could have told him you had no money.
Yeah. And I even gave her an out. I said, I have no money. I have nothing. And she went, well, you have to pay him.
And I would have been like, oh, I'll delete these photos off my phone right now. Like, if you want the money, I'll take them off. I don't need them.
No.
They're nice.
Thank you for the photo shoot.
Thank you, but I don't need them. Like, sir, you went out of your way to get in my business.
So we got photo shoot quality photos.
We really did.
For $0.
For $0. Thank you, Chanel's cousin.
Yeah, thank you. But yeah, after that, we walked back to the hotel. And we were just vibing.
Walked through a market.
We walked. Oh yeah, and I got my scarf.
Yeah, we got some because
and my gloves.
We didn't dress or bring enough to be like warm.
It was
like
cold.
It was cold. So we walked through that market. I'm upset we didn't get to go through again because we ate beforehand and they had like a lot of little food things. But yeah, we walked through a little market. We walked around. We got ourselves some bottles of water because we heard, Europe, they don't really be drinking water like that.
It's true. I think the
it is true. And then we went back to the hotel.
We went back to the hotel. We chilled. And then did you and me go to that one restaurant that day? Mama Jackson's? Was that day?
I think it was that day.
I think it was that day. And then the other two they stayed in.
Yeah, Chanel, we walked around. We were going to try to go to the Louvre. Louvre. But the line was really long, so we're like, oh, we're gonna come back. Tell me why that was the day the Louvre got robbed.
We would have been pissed if we paid for tickets, we're in there, and they say, get the hell out.
Yeah. No, but that was so funny because I'm pretty sure we had to be there around the time they got robbed because there were so many people there.
There were so many people.
So many people. And then we were like walking around. We saw the Arc de Triomphe. We walked around the little park area, all that stuff, taking our videos. We got back, and the next morning we see that, or even later that day, we see that the Louvre was robbed. And then we were like,
we didn't do it.
Like, we did not. But yeah, we went and we ate at this place called Mama Jackson's, which was like a recommendation to me of like the best soul food like you could find. That the girl that who recommended it to me, she said that most of the food she ate in Paris was inedible. And so that was the only place she felt like she had something decent.
Yeah, and we were eating our food like Bizarro World. Bizarro. Because it was not good.
So here's the thing. I thought Mama Jackson's, because it says soul food for 19 years.
It's not soul
food. I thought it was like Black Americans, like, who lived in Paris. Like they moved a couple years ago. Maybe it was like one black man or one black woman who ended up marrying somebody in Paris, but was like, I can't find my own soul food, so I'm going to make it here. That's what I thought it was. And we got there and it was very much so
Jamaican.
Yeah, black people from Paris.
Diaspora.
Who were trying to make
other cuisines.
Yes.
So we were very confused at the menu. But we were like, okay, let's vibe. And then we ordered and we started eating and we were like, yeah, this is not even close to what this needs to be.
No.
And it's funny that the person said that's the one place they could go and everything else sucked, because we loved everything else.
Yes, but I will admit, I don't think any like dinner food except for what we had on the second half, which we'll talk about in the second half. The first half, I don't think there was any like dinner food that was notable to me. I think the only thing I really enjoyed was the breakfast. We ended up doing a culinary experience.
Oh, yeah, because we went to that one place. Colvert.
Yeah.
Which, it was good.
It was good.
But one thing about Europe, I have to say this, bro. They love taking their time.
Yeah.
Why am I eating dinner for 2.5 hours?
Yeah.
And we're not even eating for half of that time. We're just staring at each other like this.
And that's the reason why the first day when we were walking around, it seems like nobody was eating because people were probably waiting for their food.
That's what we realized. Because we spent, I'm like, if we walked past that restaurant and saw ourselves, we'd be like, oh, is that a cafe? Because there was no food in front of us. No food the entire time. So I had that brain blast moment where I was like, that's why the first day there was no food.
Yeah.
It was food. They just sit there and take forever. So, but yeah, we went to Colbert. That was a nice experience.
It was hilarious.
Oh
because
my God.
we're trying to do fine dining. We wanted to just do like one fine dining in Europe, right? And so like we mentioned before, it's a very bilingual city.
Yes.
But there are always like, I feel like when you come to fine dining, there are just things that you don't even talk about in English. You know what I mean? Like if you go to a fine dining, like a Michelin restaurant in America, there's going to be things that you've never heard of and they're going to put in front of you and say, eat it. So we're talking with our waiter, homie down.
He said, how are you guys doing?
Yes. And so we had a scallop dish, I think it was, with like some green
nonsense on it,
right?
Very tasty.
Delicious. Everything there,
Everything was delicious.
Delicious. But he came and he was trying to explain to us, and he goes, I don't know this word in English.
Let me look it up.
He's looking it up.
But it was so funny because he was cursing.
He was cursing.
He's like, oh.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We're like, it's fine. And oh my God. And he goes, I think he said sea moss or something.
It was something we've never heard of before. Like, we couldn't even conceptualize what he was talking about.
Yes.
And then he was like, oh, well, eat it.
No. He was like, see something. We're like, oh, okay. And he goes, no, but is that the thing?
Like, do you know what it is?
Like, he was clarifying with us. It's like, is that the right word? We're like, we've never heard of that before. He literally went back to go talk to the chef. I'm Googling the sea whatever, and I'm like, I guess.
I don't know what that is.
And we're telling him, we'll eat it.
We're going to eat it.
It's fine.
It's okay.
No, you need to know what it is.
You need to know what it is.
So he's
like,
back,
it's this.
Goes back, talks to the chef, comes back, I think it ended up being like some remnants of like spinach, like some spinach family thing.
We looked it up and we were like
Spironella or something like that.
It wasn't that.
Oh.
It was like something that's literally an English thing.
Yeah.
Like the country England thing, and you only get it there.
Yep.
So we had no way idea of knowing what the hell that was.
Yeah. But he was really trying.
He really
and
tried.
That's what made it so funny.
Funny.
He was really trying. So we're there eating our meals. Everything was pretty good. I don't think there was anything that I would say.
We had really no complaints. Yeah. Especially because we've done fine dining out here and we've had
complaints.
So that was very good.
It was good.
And then we were talking about like different customs because like there was a American who sat down. I think it was an American who sat down like here and we were like sitting like this and they were right here. And he made that joke that I feel like every American wants to make that joke.
Yeah.
But it doesn't work in France. It doesn't work in France.
So pretty much it was like his plate was empty. Completely empty. And the waiter was like, how was your meal?
Yeah.
And he was like, I hated it.
And
the guy was like, oh, really? I'm trying to understand
why. No. It was good. It was good. I really enjoyed it. And do not make that joke.
No, the thing is, and you could tell as soon as the waiter walked away that he felt stupid.
And I almost made that joke, but I was like, I don't think they're going to get it. So I'm just going to leave it alone. And I'm glad I did.
I'm glad you did.
Because that was painful.
I think, though, our server, he would have got it. He would have got it.
If there was a server to get it.
Because we were making a joke. Oh, it's because at the end of the night when we're paying, right? One, because it's an American card, you always have to pick the currency that you have to pay in. Yeah. So I always pay in like whatever currency I'm in the place. Mm-hmm. But he was like asking if that was my card. Mm-hmm. Like the system was like,
is that to check? Like, right. Is this your card?
And he goes, is this your card? I'm like, yeah, that's my card. And he goes, oh yeah. I was like, and then I made a joke of like, no, it's not my card. I just picked it up off the street and I'm going to use it to pay the meal. Mm-hmm. Then he started to laugh and he was like, yeah, that really is a stupid question. Because I'm like, no, it's not my card. But at the same time, does it matter? Because it's paying you.
I can use it regardless.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
I think he would have gotten
for 2.5 hours.
Yes.
And they were like, oh, you want anything else? You want coffee? You want to? We were like, the check.
Literally.
The check, please be the check.
Yeah.
We were trying to do this where you try to stare down someone. They were not looking at us.
No, they weren't at all.
Yeah, be prepared to have the longest meals of your life.
In Europe in general.
I feel like entire
also,
place.
And then I would put an asterisk to Montreal because Montreal also runs on European time.
It seems like it's pretty much at least any white country outside of the U.S. feels like they just take their time.
Yeah.
They take their time. I don't know about Latin America. I feel like they would also take their time. But I don't know. We'll know when we go there.
Maybe. Well, I feel like more in like Latin countries, I feel like they have like siestas.
Yeah.
So they have breaks in the day. Yeah.
Because U.S. were soldiers.
Go.
Japan, like Asian countries, I feel like it's very like
structured.
Like we need to go.
Japan, I would say, is more structured.
Yeah.
America just is like, we want you to be working all the time.
Go. Like productivity. Like that's all we care about. Mm-hmm. But in European countries, they're like, what am I to do? I guess I'll get another
cigarettes
coffee
and cigarette.
Bah. Like, okay.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I'll also say the cigarettes and smoke of France wasn't accosting.
It was accosting.
It was?
Yeah.
I felt like other countries were worse. To the point that I barely noticed France.
I don't know about that. I feel like it was pretty constant for most places. I feel like, which country do you think was the worst for smoke?
Amsterdam, Belgium. Or Amsterdam.
Well, no, not Belgium.
Sorry. It's because I put them together because we literally...
Yeah.
And we'll get to it. Yeah. But Amsterdam was the worst for me.
I can see Amsterdam.
Next was
London.
Yeah, London. That's like compared... But again, I've heard that the Parisians smoke.
Nah, it wasn't crazy.
So that's what I'm saying.
It wasn't Vegas.
Yeah. So maybe I did have a perspective. Maybe I had more of a negative connotation of Paris, and that's the reason. I feel like sometimes the connotation that you have of a country kind of dictates what you feel about the trip.
Yeah.
Because I had such low expectations for Paris that I was like, it's better than what I expected, so I'm having a great time. And I had better expectations for literally every other place that we went to.
Yep.
And was almost kind of disappointed. Anyway, we'll get to it. Anyway,
what else did we do? So we went out that night. Was that the night we also got the crepe?
No, I think that was the last night.
The next night.
Yeah.
So did we just go home after that?
I think we just went home. Yeah, because we were in our. I think we might have changed and went back out for a walk. So it could have been the night that we got the crepes. But I don't know why I felt like crepes were like the last night we were there before we flew out. Was that night?
I think it was that night.
So we didn't talk about Disneyland Paris.
Disneyland Paris was that was after that.
Was it?
I think it was.
Did we go to Disneyland Paris our like last day there?
I think our last full day.
So I think we got crepes our last full day.
Did we get crepes after Disneyland?
I think so.
I thought we didn't have time. Like there was who knows?
Who knows?
It's okay. We'll tell the story out of order. Let's talk about the crepes.
Yes, the crepes. I don't even remember the name of this crepe place. It's a franchise. I found out it was a franchise. But the thing is, the reason why we went there was because it was the only crepe place that was open. Late. Also, I don't think that was the day that the day we got to the food was the same day as the crepes, is because we got lost getting back home from the restaurant. Do you remember?
Yeah, we did get lost.
Because the only way we could get back seemingly at the time was through the park that closed.
So annoying.
So we were literally walking around the park over and over and over, trying to figure out how we could get the public transportation to get to where we needed to go, but we needed to get to the other side of the park.
But the park wasn't open.
Yes.
But the directions kept saying, go through the park.
Yes.
And so we had to go this nonsense way.
Yes.
Where we had to go all the way to the edge of the park, walk, and then take our walk back this way.
And that was also the night that your mom started drinking with that art curator lady whose client had...
Dang, we did a lot.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So we did end up back. We ended up... Well, maybe that wasn't it. I just remember that your mom was out with your cousin.
Yeah.
And now we decided we wanted to go back because we were so tired.
Yeah.
We wanted to get out of the clothes that we were in. So we did change and we did go back out because we ended up meeting up with your mom and cousin again, but we didn't stay out for a long time.
Yes. And let's pause.
Yes.
I have to pee.
No! So in Chanel's bathroom break, she had, you do a lot of reflection in the toilet.
Blast. Yeah.
So we realized that we did indeed get lost the day that we went to the restaurant.
Yes.
But we went to the restaurant, came back, changed, and then went to go get some crepes.
Yes.
And we were traversing through. We found that crepe place, which was a franchise. Don't remember the name of the franchise, but it was in like the bar party district.
Yes.
I just know because there's a lot of young people out.
A lot of drunk people
Drunk people. So we got up there. Both the person making the crepes and the person taking the orders spoke English. So they were talking to us about like why we wanted to be in France, what we were doing in Paris, all that stuff, right? Having a great time. This French man comes up, right?
Oh my God.
And I thought he looked pissed off. Personally.
Really?
Yes. Because I was like, I'm in his way. Because we were kind of taking up the whole section because we were talking to him, but like we didn't need to. So like I moved aside. And he's still asking us questions about where we're from, all that stuff. And he goes like, where are you from? You say you're from California, mention that you're like Orange County or like the LA area. And then he asked me where I'm from. I'm like, I'm from Arizona. He goes, oh yeah, like I know Arizona. What part of Arizona? And I'm like, I start general. I always say Phoenix because it's people typically know like that's like the capital city.
Yep.
And then I get to like Scottsdale if people feel like they know more. And then I go down to North Scottsdale. I never say where I'm actually from because people don't really know where I'm actually from. So I say I'm from Phoenix. And the French guy next to me goes, Phoenix? And I got excited because this entire time I thought, random French man. And I'm like, Arizona just seems like a weird place to go visit. And so I was like, you know Phoenix? And all of a sudden he started going,
Americanique. And we were like, okay. And then the two people who were helping us, they were like,
embarrassed.
Oh my God.
Embarrassed. The French guy was singing. And the guy who's making our crepes was like, that's like a song that we sing here in France about America. Yeah, like ignore him, right? And so like we don't know a lot of French, but we know enough French to kind of like certain things we can get by.
Yeah.
Chanel picked up, they were telling him to stop singing. Like stop singing. Like essentially being like, you're embarrassing
You're doing
us.
too much, bro. You're
Stop
doing too
singing.
much.
So
Stop.
like they're both talking
They
to him
were
in
so
French
embarrassed.
and like looking at us smiling and sheepishly being like, he was like, this is probably why you're not gonna come back. And we're like, no, we love him. He's hilarious.
We were not minding it at all.
At all.
At all. And homeboy was like, let the way the beat go. Let the
Yes,
beat go.
he started singing the thong song.
He
started singing the thong song.
Me and her were
I looked at her and was like, is that Cisco? Is he singing the thong
We
song?
were cracking up. The two people helping us were embarrassed as hell. They were
So embarrassed.
I know that because
So embarrassed.
I feel like French people have like a strong code of like how you're supposed to behave in public, and so they were like, "Stop embarrassing our country."
He was drunk. He was very much drunk, and I'm like, he was fine. Like he didn't say anything.
They didn't say anything
bad. So, excuse me. We got those crepes.
Banging, banging. We said, "God damn, this."
They were so good. I got one. I got just a regular crepe with Nutella and banana, and you got the
Nutella and strawberry, and we were.
It was so
This
funny.
is so good. We gotta go back.
Yeah. So like, and then also, her cousin was not really eating. We invited her to come out with us. She requested that we take
a photo.
Take photos for us. And by the time like we got a text from her being like,
"Do you guys take
your photos?" Mind you, at this point, we're licking our fingers
covered in Nutella. What? You want us to what?
Right. And
we were like, oh shoot, we forgot.
Yeah. And at that point it was like 1 something. So we were like, it only took us like 10, 20 minutes to get there. So we're like, we'll come pick you up and we'll take you there. Because we're like, these crepes are so good. And that's when we got lost. Because I guess at some point the gates close.
Yeah.
To get you across.
Yes. So we should have took a different line that would have took us on the other side.
Yes.
But
we didn't know.
Directions played us.
Literally, we were struggling with Google Maps and Apple Maps when we were traveling. Neither one of them can direct you properly.
Yeah.
And maybe we need to have like, maybe that's something I need to do more research in. Of like, what is the transportation apps that you use?
Yeah.
Because one of the things like, we typically default to Uber and Lyft, and we found out from our one of the hostesses at the hotel that there's a whole different taxi app that the people in France use that is not Uber or Lyft. Yes. So I feel like it's a conversation that we need to have like, hey, what are the transportation apps that y'all actually use? Because these are the issues that we run into before. But yeah, we got incredibly lost. We were walking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And like, by the time we finally got to the right side of like,
where we're supposed to be. The place is closed.
The place was closed, but at the same time, your mom and cousin were already out and about. We were like, we're tired. We're going to leave. Your mom's talking about
how mom was wilding.
Talking about how she was drinking with some white lady who in like her client was a curator for this museum.
Which we saw her for a bit when we changed and
yes,
and
that's
went
true.
Back out.
Yeah. And we're talking about like, oh, she might be able to get us tickets to this museum that was booked up.
Yeah.
For the entirety of the stay. That's another thing that we also need to take into consideration. Buy your tickets before you leave.
Oh, buy your tickets before you leave.
Buy your tickets before you leave. Because we were looking at we were going to try to go to the Louvre and this like the actual Museum d'Orsay. But they were booked up for the entire time we were going to actually be in in Paris.
Yeah.
So, but anyway, yeah, we were going to try to do that.
My mom, first of all, we're FaceTiming. Why are we FaceTiming? And my mom's like this close to the camera. Camera's all up in her grill, and she's like, "Where are you guys? Yeah, where are you? Jordan, tell them to come over here. You guys want to come over here?" And we're like, "Where are you guys?
Where even are you guys? Yeah,
we're on the water, the bridge. We're on the water in the bridge." And we're like, "Oh my god, should we go out? Should we go out?" Mom,
your mom wanted
3 a.m.
And we had to go to Disneyland the next day.
We were going to Disneyland the next day.
Like, we need to go to sleep. Like, we need to be leaving.
Drinking.
She was drinking.
She was drinking.
Like when we went down, they each had their own bottle. Each of them had their own bottle.
Damn.
I would tell you, Museum d'Orsay, they know how to be hosts. They gave them both. And did they pay for them? They might have paid for them.
I think she did. They probably put on the room or whatever.
Okay. But they just give you
she
whatever
definitely got some free drinks while we were there.
Oh, 100%. They loved your mom.
Yeah.
Which is
crazy.
Tale as old as time.
Yeah, that's
with your
normally
mother.
what happens.
Yeah.
But yeah, so my mom's yelling at us on FaceTime. We're trying to find each other.
We're literally like, we have been walking. I'm pretty sure that day we got close to 30,000 steps.
Yeah, because it was just a mess.
A mess.
And at a certain point, we were like, let's just walk because we keep getting lost in this transportation system.
Yep.
So, a mess. But yeah, so we met up with them and my mom was wilding and we're like, we're going back to the hotel.
Yeah, I need to sleep. My feet
we gotta
are
go to
tired.
Disneyland in the morning.
Yes.
And we got lost for an hour and a half. So, let's go.
And then the fun thing is, for the next day when we woke up, I had a little friend that woke up with me on my face.
Yay.
I got a cold sore.
Yay.
And that's probably because I flew in a plane with a bunch of people.
After not sleeping.
And then like, I think it was a culmination of we didn't sleep before we got on the flight. Then we were like open air on the plane, all that stuff with a bunch of different people, airports, just transportation in general. People are disgusting.
Yeah.
And so I woke up on the day to Disneyland being like, I have a cold sore. Yeah. And that was the beginning of the end for me. Yay. And I didn't even know that. Yay. So, but Disneyland Paris was.
I mean, we got there maybe 10 a.m.
About
10 a.m. And we weren't ready to like go on rides. It's not really what we do at an amusement park.
I'm not a big ride
person. So I was just like, we're going to eat some food and we're going to buy.
Yeah.
We couldn't really find any food that we wanted to eat.
It was hard.
It was very hard.
Really,
the only thing we ate was corn dogs.
Yeah. I feel like that is a very big thing with Disneyland though, in my opinion. Like, I feel like we've reached a stage where it's like, you go specifically for like 2 to 3 things to eat.
Yes.
And the last time we were in Disneyland, like in Anaheim, we just did drinks. We did like the adult vibe of Disneyland, right?
Yeah.
I will say though, I feel like Disneyland, like the Anaheim, the California Adventures, both port sides, they have like better food options. And I feel like Disneyland Paris, their California Adventure, they did have little restaurants.
Yeah.
We just kind of walked right past them though.
We looked at the menus and we were like, a good portion was like French style food. And I'm like, do I want to have French style food at Disneyland? I know we're at Disneyland Paris, but some of that food was looking scary.
It was looking scary. And I think also a part of it, by the time we got to a lot of it, we were ready to leave.
Yeah, we were ready to leave because we walked around both parks.
Yeah.
Half the time we were just looking for food. So yeah, that was rough. But then me and my cousin, because my cousin was like, I want to go on a ride. I want to go on a ride. We're like, okay, let's go on a ride. Which ride do you want to go on? And we found Hyperspace Mountain.
Yeah.
If you have been to the Disneyland in Anaheim, you know Space Mountain. Oh my God.
Yes.
I was like, okay, Hyperspace Mountain.
Yes.
This is going to be fun.
Yeah, so let's start with the fact that all 4 of us,
four of us got in line. And I was like, I told Jordan I would go with her.
Yeah.
And then somehow you two also came with us. So I was very confused.
So the
I was
thing
just
is,
waiting in line.
I wasn't going to go.
Yeah.
I never was going to go. But my whole thing is just like, I just think it's boring. Like, amusement parks are fun because you are with the people, because there's a lot of waiting in line.
Yeah.
Right? And I'm like, I know how long waiting in line goes. I'm not going to sit here and waste my phone battery because I need to be able to get back home just sitting and waiting. So I always knew I was going to hop out of the line. I always knew that. So I was going to just wait with y'all in line just so I could chit chat, and then hop out when I can. So we're waiting in line. Like, I know I'm not going to go on this ride. Chanel's going to go on this ride. Her cousin's going to go on this ride. Your mom, I guess, was going to try to go on this ride. And then all of a sudden you point here.
I was like, if you have hypertension, do not get on this ride or you will die, you dumb hoe. And I said, Mom, you can't go on this ride. And she said, what? Okay, I won't go on. I was like, okay.
And the moment she said that, I'm like, I'm not going either.
I'm telling you, let's get to the ride.
Yeah.
Anaheim Space Mountain.
Yeah.
Ha ha he he.
Yeah.
Good times. So much fun. This ride was insane.
Yeah.
I was shooketh. I was not prepared for what this ride was going to be.
Yeah.
I was not prepared even in the slightest.
Yeah.
The second we got on this ride, drop. I said, ah! Like, I'm actually screaming for my life.
Yep.
And so we ride this ride. Like, it was just too much. Me and Jordan were like actually screaming. There's a ride scream. And so we get off the ride. I'm like, I'm crying.
Yeah.
Like, tears are coming out of my eyes. I'm, oh my God. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. And I know everybody was like, American Eek? Americanique?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah, literally, your mom and I were just chilling. Your mom went to
You
the
guys were like,
bathroom, and y'all came off literally looking like y'all died. Yeah.
We walked out. I was like, oh my God. I'm like, you know, the section where you see the photo. We see the photo. It looks like we're crying and dying. And I was like,
I wish y'all took a picture of that. I would have.
You see, Jordan might have it. Jordan might have it. But me and Jordan, we were like, that was insane. Like, oh, that was so intense. And then this German guy, I'm assuming, German guy walks up. He's like, yeah, it's pretty intense, right? It's pretty intense. I'm like, don't make fun of me, sir. Don't patronize me. It was intense. It was.
Yeah.
I suffered. Mm-hmm. But yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was an experience. Mm-hmm. And if my mom got on that ride, she would have died.
She would have died.
She actually would have died.
So we were talking about it. It's like, can you imagine the beginning of our trip? We'd have to be calling your father. He'd be having to book a ticket. And the thing that's so crazy too is if we called your dad, the soonest he'd be able to get there would be 10 hours from that point. That's the part that gets me. That's what gets me. It's like, if you call for help from someone in America, there's nothing they can do. It will take them at least 10 hours.
At least.
He could get the first flight out at least 10 hours.
10 hours. Brutal. Mm-hmm. So yeah, after that we were like, okay, it's time to go.
Yeah.
And me and Jordan were on the train home like, damn.
Yeah.
So after that we were exhausted.
Exhausted.
We went back to the hotel. You passed out.
Yeah.
And then the rest of us, we went to the Musée
Museum d'Orsay.
Yes, d'Orsay.
For the ladies
exhibit.
For
the exhibit to see it. And, you know, we waited, we were super tired. Mm-hmm. And it was it was too much. It was a bunch of white French people just walking directly in front of us and all over the place. Mm-hmm. It was giving Beehive. Everybody's just walking. And we were like, cool. Mm-hmm. Art. Mm-hmm. Art. Mm-hmm. That one artist with the ear. Art. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And then we were like, okay, let's go.
Yeah.
And then we went back to the hotel. Mm-hmm. Passed out.
And then we had a hectic travel. Do you want to talk about it here, or do we talk about it in the next episode?
Oh my God. Let's talk about it in the next episode.
Okay.
Because that travel day was rough.
Oh my God.
We had a lot of rough travel days.
Oh my God.
And in the next episode, there's going to be at least 3 rough travel days.
Yeah.
Alrighty, till next time.
Yeah, bye.
Is someone knocking on my door? Hello? Open the door. Open the door. I'm filming a podcast right now. Goodbye.
Bye.
You want to say hi to the podcast?
No, thank you.
Okay, bye.